Hey, listen, I want to tell you about what sucks the most about being overweight because many of you listening, you may be 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds. Some of you actually may be borderline over 100 pounds, right? Like I was. So don't be ashamed of that. I know what that's like. And you have an experience about this, and you've tried everything, and nothing seems to work. And you might have actually thought to yourself, maybe this is just my genetics. Maybe I could just never, I, I'm supposed to be fat. I remember thinking that to myself, like, I'm just supposed to be big, and that's just how maybe God has made me to be, and you've given up. And as a result, there's just some of these things that come in for you and, that you're dealing with emotionally. But here's what I think is the actual hardest thing about being overweight that nobody really talks about. And I don't think that people are very honest about it. And I think you're going to be honest about it. And here's what it is. The hardest thing about being overweight is not liking yourself. What do I mean by that? Well, you get up in the morning and you go out of your way when you're going to take that shower or whatever it is when you go in the bathroom to avoid seeing yourself in the mirror. You actually try to not see yourself, okay? Or even worse, you look at yourself and you're disgusted. You see your image in the mirror and you don't even like it. Okay? Imagine if you met a human being like that. Imagine if you met somebody who went out of their way to avoid looking at you, that went out of their way to not be next to you. Let me give you another example of this. Someone is taking photos and you go out of your way not to be in the photo. Okay? You try not to take photos or videos of yourself during holidays, family vacations, family trips. You avoid the picture. And whenever somebody does take a picture and happens to get you in it, you're like, I don't like that picture. I don't like that picture. You're like, oh my gosh, this is a great picture. Let's post it. I don't like the picture. Why? Because you see you and you don't like what you see. Let me give another example of this. You go out on a family vacation or you go out in the summer or wherever it may be, and you are a guy and you want to keep your shirt on. It's hot outside. Everyone has their shirt off. It's 99, no, it's 101 degrees. It's a heat wave. And you got some black shirt on because you want to hide the way your body looks. And this is really, it's something to talk about because if you don't like you, how do you expect that to broadcast to everybody else? It's something that you don't think about, but you take your shirt and you're trying to cover your body. You're trying to hide your body with your shirt. You're avoiding yourself in the mirror. You don't want to see yourself. And when you do see yourself, you are disgusted with what you see. And sometimes you may even take it personally or assume that everyone else feels the exact same way about you. And, I just want to say to you, like, I understand that. And there comes a point where the only way that you can change that is if you make a decision. No one else can make the decision for you. You have to care enough about yourself to want to make a different decision, to want to make a different choice. And for those of you who are experiencing this, I just want you to know I see you. I see you. I understand that, and that there could be something different. God did not design you to feel that way about yourself. He made you in his image. He made you to like what you see, to value you. And so if that's what you're going through, I don't know if anyone can understand or relate. I know I felt all of those things. If anyone could relate to that, why don't you drop a comment or something like that just to, because I think it's something that should be talked about and people don't really talk about it enough. All right, God bless.